Welcome to Boardmaker. Boardmaker is a design program that lets you make and adapt curriculum materials for students that need symbols. Why use Boardmaker? Boardmaker can be used for students that have difficulty communicating. You can print out different pictures for the PEX module and for different AAC templates. Any device that needs symbolic representation can also be used by Boardmaker.
I'm going to show you a couple things that we can do with Boardmaker. The first thing you want to do is make your box. So you're going to click on the button tool and you're going to start in the corner and drag it as big as you want. We're going to use 2-inch size boxes. And then you can go to this button. This is the button sprayer tool. And if you click on the first box, you can drag and add as many boxes as you want. We are going to start with 8. And then you can click back on the tool, the clicker tool, and you can, first you need to click away from the boxes, and then click on the tool, and you can highlight these bottom boxes, and then right click, and if you cut the buttons, then they'll disappear. Now we're going to add some symbols. If you go to this face over in the corner, this box pops up, the symbol finder. And there are a couple of buttons here that you can change your settings with. The first one we're going to look at is this. This is the categories button. And you have all of these different options as far as specific categories that you want to show up. You can highlight all of them or you can clear them. For this purpose we're going to just do greetings. So we're going to highlight just that, and then all of these options that are showing up right now are just greetings. So we can go to this button and it will show you all of the thumbnails of the pictures that you can choose. You can look at them this way or you can click through the arrows and look at each picture individually. Another thing that you can do is you can go down to the settings button, and this is especially helpful for ELL learners. You can go to the line 2 language and we can add Spanish, and then all of your symbols will have it in English and Spanish. So for this example we're going to get the basics here. We're going to say hello. And we're going to say goodbye. And one other one will say, I'm fine. The other thing that I want to show you is that you can add your own pictures. You can go to the internet and search for a picture. You can choose any picture that you want and save image as. If we just save it to the desktop as alligator, then we can minimize that and we can come back here. That's not what I wanted. We're going to replace that button. You have to go to the pointer tool, and then you can erase that because that's not the picture that we want. But I'm going to leave that because that's what we actually want it to say. Okay, now to import the picture, we're going to click on the pointer tool, and then you right click on the box and you go down to import picture, and it pulls up all of our picture options. We want this alligator, and it showed up right here. It's a little bit big, so we're going to make it just a little bit smaller here so we can still see the typing.
There are a lot of pros for using Boardmaker. Some of them are easy accessibility. You can customize your own icon, so you can use some of the thousands that they have, or you can create your own. You can digitize icons in, or you can use some that are already on the computer. You have the ability to name anything that you want. They can be used for visual schedules, for labeling, for calendars. It's very interactive, and it can be used for testing, and it also can be used by parents at home. Some of the cons are, however, that the pictures are limited. You can upload digital pictures, but it is time consuming, and sometimes the pictures appear very small. And also some of the pictures are very juvenile, so if you're looking for age appropriate things for older students, it might be a little more difficult. Sometimes the emotions are not as realistic as they could be, and also it is very costly, so if you're using it on your own, that could be very cost prohibitive compared to using it at the school, which probably the school has it usually, so maybe that's not an issue. And there also is a learning curve in order to become proficient at using Boardmaker.
Boardmaker is interactive and can be used in many classroom activities and can be adapted for various curriculum materials. Boardmaker can effectively facilitate making choices. For example, if a student is in a lunchroom, they have the choice of choosing chocolate milk rather than white milk, as well as broccoli rather than peaches, through the Boardmaker symbols. Thank you for watching.